over here eating a Crunch bar. That's my bad. Okay. I'm gonna take down my hair. And what I'm gonna put in my hair after I take it down, and as I'm taking it down, is this John Frieda Frizz-E Secret Weapon touch-up cream. And I really like putting this on my hair when I don't want to brush it to tame any frizz or flyaways. And I think the only reason that I would need this for right now is because I didn't really do a good job at making sure my ends are tucked away. So I think that might help if my ends are poking out a little bit. And also, yesterday I had put too much oil in my hair. And so I didn't want to do any more oil, which is what I would normally do after mousse, is if not like a holding cream or touch-up cream, whether or not it has hold, you know, I would normally do a gel after rollers if I put mousse in, because that can help with the texture of the mousse, make sure you don't have a crunch, you know. But I already put a lot of oil in my hair yesterday, so I don't want to do that today because it'll just get be too oily and not look right. So whatever, I decided to do this shit. Anyway, so apologies for that ramble, but that's why I chose the product I chose today. I'm also going to be as I take my hair down and everything, I'm going to basically do a little reaction to this Beautosal1 video. I don't know if I said that right, but on YouTube it's spelled Beautosal1. So yeah, I highly recommend anybody go follow her, even though she does not have my hair type, because you know she is I believe African, if I'm not mistaken, and she has Afro textured hair, I believe. So she has a very different hair type than me, but she still offers a lot of amazing advice that anybody with any hair type could benefit from, I believe, because she discusses different ways that she does her hair, but she also discusses some of the science behind what she does, her own research and methodologies, and logic and reasoning behind why she does what she does as she's doing it. And I think that's really good for anybody trying to process what the fuck they're doing to themselves. And she also makes her own hair products a lot. I'm personally not someone who makes my own hair products because I don't have the knowledge. I mean, I have before, but I don't regularly, because I don't really have the knowledge to preserve it. So I've fucked around with rose water before because I happen to have some rose bushes at my house. So why the fuck not, right? You mean, they're right there. So, but I only do that whenever I'm gonna just do like a batch and I know I'm gonna use it all in that short time frame, you know, like in a day or two maybe. Because you know, if I do it too much, or if I make too much rose water and don't use it quickly enough, I don't have the knowledge or the preservatives or the access to that information to and tools to properly keep it preserved and stored so it doesn't separate or get moldy or something else like that, you know, or bacteria or whatever. So if you don't have that skill set or resources, then I do recommend you stick to just store purchase products, or if you do dick around, only you do it on the day that you plan on using that product and try your best to use it, just do it then and wash it out that day. Then I don't think there may be an issue, because fuck it, I mean, putting random shit in your hair can't fuck it up that bad, can it? If it's mostly food and like natural organic shit, right? So but yeah, I would watch out for that. Anyway, but sorry I'm on this ramble. But so she offered some advice as it relates to womanhood, particularly, and or anybody that has, you know, a uterus, really, because I know there are people who do have what is, I don't know what other words to use, so I'm just gonna say what's socially considered female anatomy, but don't identify as woman, you know. And I want to respect and acknowledge space for that community as well. I'm just not decolonized enough to use the correct words, and it's not my community to speak on. But you know, basically anybody that has a vagina, I think, could benefit from this particular video as it relates to your hair routine. And I'm just going to roll my intro, start taking down my hair, and we'll watch this video, and you'll see what I'm talking about in just a minute. I know I sound crazy, but whatever, it's fine. Nothing to see here. Hi, my name is Alexis, also known as Lexi or Deaf Child. I was born deaf, hard of hearing. I began doing business as Deaf Child 2013, marketing 2011, sales 2009. I've earned 50 plus certifications in marketing and sales. My Bachelor of Science from Loyola University, New Orleans, with a music industry studies major and a business administration minor. Deafness runs in my family genetically. Speech is not fully accessible to me. Anyway, I'm here to bitch about whatever the fuck is on my mind. So here we go. Visit my site at noladeafchild.com. Okay, so I did not get any permission to do my reaction to her video, so I hope she doesn't mind. But I just really wanted to talk about the advice she offered in this video, and I wanted to share her own words on it because she is the source on it from me, from my perspective, where I'm getting like my source of beginning to think this way about hair from. And so I'm going to just basically like play this video. I might pause it because I talk too much, but I might just play this video and then discuss more in a second. But so this is the Beautosal1 is the username here, is the, can you see that right there? BEAUTOSAL1 on YouTube. Highly recommend you go follow her, no matter who you are. She offers great hair advice. So I'm gonna play this real quick and then just start taking down my hair. I'm gonna start from the back and then go up, I think.
Things I wish I started doing sooner for hair growth. I wish I synced my hair growth regimen with my menstrual cycle sooner.
Okay, you know what? I said I was gonna play and then keep going, but I'm gonna start just right here. This is it. This is what I wanted to talk about today. I might play the rest of this video towards the end. But so that right there, where she's talking about syncing her her hair regimen to her menstrual cycle. She wishes she did that sooner. I think that's amazing advice. In my very last video, I was literally just telling you guys about how I believe my menstrual cycle is connected to my mental health, and I also discussed how my mental health is connected to hair. Did I talk about how my menstrual cycle is connected to my mental health actually in my last video? Now I just said that. Maybe I was thinking of it, but I don't know if I've mentioned that before. But have I mentioned that before? I can't. Now I said that, but now I'm not totally not so sure if I have talked about it before or not. But I've definitely thought about it. Okay, because my mental health and my cycle are very much connected. You know what I mean? And I think that's the same for all women, particularly if you have PMS, or well, I mean all women I guess can PMS, but if like you have PMDD or experience particular symptoms when PMSing, you know, I think all women, we have mental health tied to our cycles. But what I've never thought about is connecting my hair care to my cycle. You know what I mean? Because I've thought about the connection between my hair care and my mental health for sure, particularly as it relates to what am I doing with my hair in the moment so I don't pull it out. But I think thinking about that, like for example, whenever I do certain types of stylings, like for example roller sets or something, I could go an extra day or two sometimes without washing or detangling my hair and it still look socially acceptably styled, but I don't have to worry about detangling my hair when I'm not in a good mental health state and might be damaging it mechanically or something like that, right? But like before this video, I had literally never once in my life thought about the concept of syncing my hair routine with my period. And I keep repeating that, but it's because, like, for me, with how big of a deal my mental health and my period cycle are to me, with the way I feel, and with the struggles I am having with my hair loss and everything, that right there, it's just like, of course, that makes so much sense to me. And it's just like, yeah, I think all women, or anybody that, regardless of how you identify, anybody that has like a vagina, like that has a period, should be considering that. Like, how does that? And then I was thinking in my last live stream for sure, I was just thinking about like how women's journey in life, how our hair changes with that. Like my mom's hair changed after menopause, for example. And I've seen my twin experience hair thinning and hair challenges as it relates to pregnancy and childbirth. And I think it is interesting because our bodies and our hair, like the cycles, are very much connected. And I've never once in my fucking life seen anybody, no one, discuss that connection, except for Beautosal. Well, the captioner put that wrong, but I'm gonna just call her Sal, so that way the captioner gets that right. Yeah, so yeah, I'm gonna keep taking down my hair and just play the rest of her video. I really hope she doesn't mind. Um, but I hope, anybody that sees this, if you're not subscribed to her already, go fucking watch her shit, because she does really awesome videos.
When I get to heaven and I see Eve, is Eve even in heaven? I don't know where she is. I will ask her, please let us talk. Was eating that one fruit worth it to be causing women to have period cramps? When I see Eve, nobody should stop me from fighting her, okay? Menstrual cycling is the key to maximizing your hair growth rate. I think we can all agree that our mood affects the way we treat our hair. That is why it is important to make sure that you are aligning your wash days with the times in the month when you know that you will have the brain cells and the emotion capacity to give your hair the TLC that it deserves.
So I know with women of hair type like Sal, y'all do your hair, some of you do your hair every week or every 2 week when it comes to washing. So I know that with y'all's hair type, like your hair wash days around your cycle, that I think is actually amazing to do, because I fucking hate when you wash your hair and you're on your cycle. Do you know how much it sucks? Like how the race to get to the towel to get dried off and then to get coverage before you leak on the floor. Oh my god, men will never understand. You know what I mean? People without, like, my foam roller got caught up in here, so but we got it. All right. So other people will never understand. People without vaginas will never get it. But yeah, like, holy fuck. But then even with women of my hair type, like I was telling y'all before, like if we do certain styling to our hair, that can extend the time frame we can go without needing to wash it. So for me, for example, day 2 and day 3 are typically my heaviest and my worst days. And so it's like if I know it just hit me on day 1, that's if I need to wash my hair that day, that's a good day to wash my hair. And that's also a good day to perhaps consider curling my hair or something like that. And then I don't need to worry about washing it or detangling it for days 2 or 3, because I will have it curled and styled. It would still look good. And then I can worry about taking care of it and managing it on day 4, when I know that I'll be in a better mental headspace going forward for it, right? Shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I never thought about that until this video. And then after this video, it's just like, yeah, of course, duh, right? And then it's like, yeah, I don't know. So anyway,
Deserves, and also put your hair in protective styling during that time of the month where you feel like punching everybody that comes your way. I wish I was more consistent with my DIY treatment. One thing that has helped me stay consistent is finding products that contains these ingredients that I'm using in the DIY, so that even if I don't have the time to make these things, I will not be compromising the health of my hair and I'm still getting the same benefits. Doing this has changed the game for me, and I hope it does the same. Things I wish I started doing sooner for hair growth.
Alright, so that was it. That's the video. And again, this is from Beautosal1, YouTube.com. So go check out her crap. It is, sorry I called her stuff crap. It's not crap. She's amazing. That just came out of me. But anyway, go check out her channel. It's linked in the description of this video. Highly recommend her content. You know, as you see, she's very funny. And she has a lot of good information, and I just think anybody can benefit from her. So, yeah, now I'm gonna just keep taking down the rest of this shit, however long that fucking takes me, we'll see. And then I'm gonna get off of this bitch because I was thinking about doing like a reaction to another how to start a startup video while I was doing my hair for whatever. But I was like, I don't think I can sit here that long right now. Like, I just feel a little too, you know, I don't know. I just need to get out and go do some things. I just feel like I can't sit here that long today, so. And I also did a terrible job when it comes to wrapping the end well. I feel like there is a method with making sure, with getting more hair, like, less tangled at the tip, you know. So I feel like I'm doing something wrong there, but whatever. At least I'm getting this thing off, so fuck it. Yeah. So I'm just gonna keep, got like half a dozen more of these to do, I think. Yeah. So I like satin rollers the best because they're way easier to get off. But the whole reason I did a foam roller set, I figured since I decided to live stream it, was because these stay on my head a little bit better, but they are harder for me to get off. But they stay on my head better, so I figured I could just finish the live stream and not have to worry about securing them or anything, or getting my satin cap over it. Whenever I do my satin rollers, I put the satin cap over it because my hair is so fucking fine, the damn rollers will slip out pretty quick if I don't. But if I have that tight ass cap over that shit, then they don't go anywhere and they stay in place. Like, I can go to sleep in it, wake up, and it's fine. So the pink bigger rollers, I don't expect too much of curl from those. Those I mostly just kind of use for some volume in my hair, and it gives me a little loose wave. These little orange ones, though, they usually give me a little curl. Like, it's not a tight curl. Like, I can get a tighter curl with the smaller ones, but, you know, it gives you a little boingy boingy. Yeah. And, this is getting a little tangled up in here. Honestly, I probably didn't even need that hairspray. I'm gonna figure out this part situation in a minute. Yeah. Hey, what's the matter with your head? Yeah, yeah. Hey, what's the matter with your mind and your sinus? Oh. Okay. So I got the roller set out. As you can see, I'm looking great. Per usual. Fabulous. Okay, so I'm gonna do a little cream. Try to figure out this part situation. Figure out my schmiddle part situation. However the fuck it dried or whatever. That's interesting. I feel like think I had a better part before all of this, but then I decided, wait, my hair is wanting to go to the side, I think. Then I decided if I do curl, like, try and curl both, maybe it'll give me more volume, right? Is what I was thinking. Hold on, I need to. Yeah, I gotta go do that part in the middle, in the mirror. I'm gonna go fix my part in the mirror real quick and then be right back. Okay. Un momento, por favor. I forgot to unmute. I tried fixing my part. I don't think that worked out too well though. You know, whatever. It's definitely still a schmiddle part, but I already told you guys I got that moving scalp situation happening. I don't know. Let's just not look at the part. But look, I got a little curl, light, loose curl, slight, loose curl. Cannot speak. Read my mind. This is fine. Happening. If I wanted a curlier, coilier one, I could have done the smaller rollers, but this is what the bigger rollers just does to my hair at this, you know, so it's kind of like I got a little face framing curl situation happening here, and then the rest of my hair is like loose waves. But yeah, I don't think I damaged my hair from the situation yesterday, but to be honest, which I discussed in my last video, but to be honest, like I'm gonna have to, you know, see how my hair behaves throughout the week to know for sure, because right now I'm just speculating, because it doesn't appear to be damaged, but that could also be because of like the oils and shit. My part is definitely not straight right now. I feel like I know I already did have a schmiddle part, but I had fucked it up, and I was gonna fix it with a brush, but then I didn't want to fuck up what tangles are down, but I think I'm gonna have to do that. I'm gonna go just like fix that with like a brush, I think, or some shit. I don't know. You know what? I'm just not doing a part today. I'm just gonna do this all back. There it is. That's what I'm gonna do with my hair for the rest of the day. Just no part. Is that working? Is that working for no part? Fuck it. I can feel that. Honestly? Yeah, I need to clip that right there. Fuck it. No part today. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm fucking weird. Anyway, so that's the takedown. That's the advice. Ladies, if you have fucking period, sync up your hair care routine with your menstrual cycle. Just give it a whirl. I'm gonna give it a whirl. The captioner did not put that right. I said WHIRL. Whatever, fuck it, close enough. I don't think I finger spelled that right either. Life is hard. You know what the fuck I mean. I'm gonna try that, and then I'll probably discuss this again eventually. So yeah, but anyway, go follow Beautosal, BEAUTOSAL1. Yeah, I appreciate you guys. Thank you for your time, and I hope your hair care journey is much better than mine. But if it's not, that's okay. We still look great. We still look great. You know, God had to do something because other people had to effectively compete with us, right? I'm just kidding. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. I hope you have a great day, and cheers. Bye. Thanks for watching. Join the loyalty program at noladeafchild.com/loyalty and check in during live streams to get points for rewards.